Thomas. Yes, of course I can see Lake Erie. And actually, I was born in Cleveland, so on the south side of Lake Erie. You guys are on the north side. So yes, I've seen it. I've taken lots of pictures of it. Sometimes it's cloudy and then I can't take it, but when it's clear out, yeah, you can see it. So we can see all the lakes, all the Great Lakes, for example. I can see when I fly over the eastern part of the United States, all the way up to the Hudson Bay, down to Florida. So we have a big view of all of where we live on Earth. Over. It's a good question, James, because I do want to come home. I look at the Earth and I think, oh my God, there's so many fun things to do, so many great places to go visit. So we have a spacecraft up here called Dragon, which we will all get into and take that home. So it will, one day when we're ready to undock the space station, we'll get in Dragon and then we'll fly it back home and land somewhere near Florida. Over. Hi, Finn. No, I haven't in particular. My 3 flights were construction of the space station, living on the space station, doing experiments on the space station. We are doing all of this on the space station to get your generation, you guys, ready to go back to the moon and live and maybe build a station on the moon. So we are practicing for you and checking out all of the systems that you guys might use in the future. Over. Shocking if I tell you just about 10 minutes. It depends on the rocket and the spacecraft, but that's how long it takes to get out of our gravity, the gravity that's holding us to the Earth. We're still in microgravity while we're here, but to get to a place that we will orbit around the planet is just about 10 minutes. Now, getting to the space station might take a couple orbits, and the orbit is about an hour and a half, or maybe a couple days. For us, it was about 25 hours to get to the station. Over. Good question, Andrew. We actually get in our spacesuits here in the space station, connected to an umbilical, which makes sure that our air tanks are topped off, and right before we go out into space, we disconnect that umbilical so we have a set amount of air while we're out on the spacewalk. But if we start to get low, we can come back toward the airlock and hook back up, plug back in, and recharge our oxygen tanks. Over. So, Lucas, me personally, no. We have had rovers that have gone there, and I look at them as they're looking for the right place for us to go and land. But they have found evidence that probably there was water or some type of fluid flowing on Mars at one point in time, so it really makes you wonder. There might be something, some microbe that is there, or maybe there was something. We have to go look and find out. Over. Hi, Tyson. Well, I was mentioning all of us have studied in science, technology, engineering, math. Then we've been part of a laboratory or part of a squadron or part of a team, a group, and maybe were a follower in that group and then became a leader in that group. So it does take a bit of schooling. So most astronauts have an advanced degree before they apply to become an astronaut. Hopefully we'll be able to launch more and more people before this commercialism in space, and maybe that won't be the case in the future. Over.